In today's video, I'm going to be going over 4 hacks to lower your blood sugar fast. When we eat a meal that spikes our blood sugar, we're going to have a big spike in energy. But once our blood sugar starts dropping again, so does our mood, our energy, our motivation, and we can end up with some pretty serious cravings. And not to mention, having higher glycemic variability, which means you have lots of spikes and crashes in your blood sugar throughout the day, is associated with a greater disease risk. A greater disease risk for type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and more. So of course, as much as we should be trying to eat a diet that keeps our blood sugar stable for both our short-term and our long-term health. However, we can't always be perfect. There are going to be times we're going to eat something filled with sugar that's going to spike our blood glucose. So in today's video, we're going to talk about what you can do if you eat these foods to avoid a blood sugar spike. Because yes, even after you eat them, there are steps you can take to control your blood sugar. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kate. I'm a health coach and I post videos on a high-fat, nutrient-dense way of eating. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, feel free to share, and make sure to subscribe. And make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and now TikTok, where I share new posts every single day. So in today's video, we're gonna be going over 4 ways to lower your blood sugar quickly. But before we get into it, I just wanna say, if you are in this situation right now or in the future, don't stress. Our bodies are equipped to handle occasional spikes in our blood sugar. However, if they're happening frequently, this is when we're going to start to suffer the consequences, both for our short-term and long-term health. So don't panic, don't feel guilty, you're going to be okay. Use some of the tips we're going to talk about today, put it behind you, and make good choices going forward. Now, one last thing before we get into the 4 tips, I'm going to quickly thank today's sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace has been such an important tool for my business. I've been using their services since I launched my health coaching business back in 2018, and I honestly cannot recommend them enough. They really are the best option on the market when it comes to managing your online business needs, all in one place. Not only can you build a beautiful website using their templates, but you can also manage your email list, run an online store, schedule clients, and more. I love just how easy it is to set up automatic emails for new subscribers. If you want to check them out, you can start a free 14-day trial without having to enter your credit card details or anything by heading to squarespace.com/healthcoachkate. And when you absolutely love it and decide to launch, which I know you will, you can use code HealthCoachKate to save 10% off your order. Thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Number 1, drink pickle juice. Okay, so those of you who have been watching my videos for a while, you probably know about my apple cider vinegar hack, but today I'm mixing it up. When we consume pickle juice or apple cider vinegar or any type of vinegar for that matter, it allows our muscles to take in more glucose. So if they can take in more of the sugar from our bloodstream, this is going to mean that the spike is going to be less significant. Now, taking this before a meal is more effective than after a meal, but it does still make a difference if you do take it after. So usually I recommend 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar diluted in water, but you're going to need more than a tablespoon of pickle juice though, because of course, this isn't pure vinegar. So maybe about half a cup or a cup should have a similar effect. Or else, like I said, any type of vinegar works. Now this tip is super easy, anyone can implement it, and that's why it was the first one that I mentioned today. Number 2, use your muscles. Tip number 2 is to use your muscles. This can mean doing a couple squats or going for a walk around the block. This allows your muscles to use some of the sugar that is circulating your bloodstream. And as it gets used up, your blood sugar will lower. And depending on how soon after you eat you go for a walk or do these squats, you might be able to prevent the spike entirely. Again, this tip is super easy to implement. You don't have to go crazy with it and do some intense workout. Just use some of the excess energy immediately, and you're gonna experience less of the side effects that come along with a big spike in blood sugar and a big crash, or you won't experience them to the same extent, at least. Number 3, don't stress. Okay, so I briefly mentioned this at the start of the video, but if you stress over your blood sugar spiking up, you can actually cause it to spike even more. When you are stressed out, hormones such as cortisol and glucagon are released, and these hormones cause our body to release more glucose into the bloodstream. Basically, your body sees it as if you are in a stressful situation that you need to get out of, and it wants to give you the energy to escape. So this can cause your blood sugar to spike even higher than it would from just the meal alone. So take a deep breath, don't worry, think about how good the meal was, how good it was spending time with friends and family, just anything good that came out of that situation. Focus on that. It's not worth stressing over. Trust me. Number 4, get a good night's sleep. And number 4 is to get a good night's sleep that night. Let me explain. When we get a poor night's sleep, our bodies become temporarily insulin resistant the whole following day. And this means our blood sugar is harder to manage. So to set ourselves up for a good day of stable blood sugar the next day, we want to make sure we get a good night's sleep. So try to go to bed at your usual time if you can. Try to stop eating 3 hours before bed, and make sure you're sleeping in a cool, dark room. And those are 4 ways to lower your blood sugar fast. So to recap, number 1, drink pickle juice. Number 2, use your muscles. Number 3, don't stress. And number 4, get a good night's sleep. Let me know in the comment section down below which of these tips you're gonna try first. I love chatting with you guys in the comment section. I try to answer as many comments and questions as I can within the first couple of hours that I post the video. So be quick and we can chat there. And make sure to check out today's sponsor, Squarespace. The link will be in the description box down below. If you did enjoy this video, you might also enjoy my video on how apple cider vinegar can help you to lose weight. You can check it out here. If you want to catch up on my most recent upload, you can find it here. And if you want to check out my keto diet and carnivore diet coaching programs, you can find them here. Thanks guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.